Hello, world, especially you lovable little fellows in the micronations around the world, particularly you lonely blokes on this Principality of Sealand. Here today we have your favorite people, Ryan Simon, Jeff Garfunkel, Dan Cat Stevens, TJ Birds, and Devin Don McLean, who is out with friends drinking whiskey and rye. Turns out this is the day that he died because he's not here with us today because he's too busy having fun with imaginary friends.
Ashton.
TJ, that was a good train you got going there. That rattled off.
Oh yeah, I was practicing while you guys were rambling.
I'm sorry.
Rambling.
I'm sorry.
I love Google Maps.
No, there's so many funny cities.
There are
so many funny cities.
You guys have way too much fun with Google Maps.
Middle East is the best.
Well, the Middle East is just funny because it's got 4 or 5 names, and plus with
Rub Al. No,
I just like the stands.
Najaf. It's
Oh
so.
no, that's the name of the desert. Not a city.
Oh my goodness. Dear, it's I don't even know. Okay, the point is.
There's a really negative desert.
Wait, what were we talking about?
We're talking about your love with Google Maps.
Well, yeah, I mean that, but what were we going to? What were we going to? Oh, right. All right.
We're
Okay.
talking about World War II.
Right. So we were talking
Google Maps,
about
World War II.
we were talking about World War II, and I was going to debate with TJ about the no. Well, first off, I'm not going to debate with TJ because that's like suicide. It's like asking to die.
Oh yeah.
That's asking to die a painful death. For those of you
Really
that don't
is.
know, TJ kind of debated in high school. That was a
Not
thing.
kind of. I did.
Successfully.
Well,
I kind of did it. No, he did it.
Oh god.
Oh my
yeah,
god, I
kind of
finally.
bullshitted my way into nationals.
There's
Got my butt kicked once I got there, but
Huh.
There's this random airstrip right there out in the middle of the desert. They have a lot of airstrips in these Middle Eastern countries.
Well, I
because
mean,
there've
they
been
got
a
to
lot
bomb
of
us
wolves,
somehow.
Dan.
And now let's notice who's obsessed with it. Wait, where's Hagenau? Oh my god, the city. Okay, so the city density in the Middle East and Africa is manageable. But then you try to zoom in Europe and it's cities on cities on cities on roads on death. There's so much crap here.
Oh yeah, my dad was talking about flying over there, and it is the worst place to fly because you can't fly over the cities themselves. And so you've got to go through these narrow pathways in between the cities, and it's very difficult and very annoying.
Yeah. See, I'm okay, so the reason I'm on the World War II fix is because I've been watching Band of
Band of
Brothers.
Brothers. Fine.
Right. So I just I'm looking at Eindhoven and Antwerp and yeah, and so now I'm trying to find Hagenau in France, and I don't actually know where it is. I know it's on the border. I know it's on.
It's not particularly important.
Right. It's very, very small, so I can't. Oh, found it. Heck yes. There it is, and there's the river, and there's Germany. Woo!
Yay,
That's all the way
Germany.
over there.
It's a little bit north of,
Where's the Ryan?
or west, or
Oh,
east of.
I found Ann. You were looking for Antwerp?
No. I knew where Antwerp was.
Okay, I was like, it's right.
Okay, so we're talking about geography right now, but more to the point. TJ, you were going to tell us why you think the Pacific Theater is more interesting than the European theater, and I told you that most people like the European theater and find it more interesting because of the fanaticism and fascism associated with Nazi Germany.
Actually, I'd like to take a third point and say that Europe's more interesting for a multitude of reasons beyond what Ryan said.
Okay, well,
You're wrong, but
Can I take a fourth point?
oh my lord.
Navy can suck my dick.
Oh!
Fourth point. Fourth point right there. Don't really care. Shoot your own ships down, especially my favorite. Well, fuck you too.
Jeff, I would like to introduce you to the pyramid of argument. You just reached the bottom.
yeah, point of order, vulgarity.
No. The top of the pyramid is refuting the central point, and the bottom is name calling.
So I'm pretty sure the bottom is a contradiction.
Actually, contradiction is 4 up.
No, it's not.
God
Yes, it is.
damn it.
It goes name calling, ad hominem, responding to tone of voice, then contradiction.
No, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh,
No,
don't
is
even
it?
start this. Don't even start this.
Okay, as we already established, I did debate for quite a bit. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Dan's got some hierarchy on the list of acceptable things to do in an argument.
No, not acceptable things to do with the art. It's just like the complexity.
Oh,
Name calling's at the lowest. Well, probably.
so you know how I made
Technically,
that?
it wasn't name calling; it was just an order. The baby can suck my dick. That's not name calling necessarily.
Okay.
No. I think that's a suggestion. An order would be suck my dick, sir.
Good point. Good point.
Oh god.
Okay, so it's a suggestion. Where do suggestions come on? Come on the list on the hierarchy.
Suggestions. That's not an argument.
Yes, it is.
A suggestion?
That was the key part of his
You
argument.
can
So
argue about a suggestion.
his primary argument was that the Navy can suck his dick. That was his argument. And it
But
was a
there's-
suggestion. So
but
where
it's-
does that come on your hierarchy?
No, but you're missing the point. By default, him saying "can" is a suggestion. It's not concrete. If he's gonna say something like the Navy should suck my dick, then that's an
There's
argument.
an argument.
Okay,
Right.
so Jeff, what is your concrete idea on this topic?
The Navy should suck my dick.
Okay, now we have an
Okay.
argument.
Now we have an argument. Good.
All right.
Okay.
It looks like no
You
one's
you like to back that up?
Looks like no one's disputing that, Jeff.
No one's disputing it. They should.
I mean,
All right, so-
I'm still
what-
not sure why you feel that way.
Right.
Well, I can tell you it's
You know-
because of one ship that is currently not in service.
The
Bismarck?
USS Maine.
Oh no, it was one that was taken out of service.
The USS Maine.
I feel like
Spanish
American
American War. I found out
don't know
Bob-
history. Watch this are so out of the loop
Wait.
on a lot of these things.
Wait. Or do you mean the USS Arizona? Or is that too soon?
Oh, too soon, man. Too soon.
No, I literally feel like the USS. This is bad. I was sitting in a history class and I was like, dude, I bet the USS Arizona would have been freaking all over our too soon if Reddit existed in the forums. Pearl Harbor would have been all over our too soon. That would have been that entire subreddit for years.
Wait, what even? You know what? I'm gonna look this up. I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
see this.
Oh. So TJ.
Anyway, since you mentioned
why the Pacific?
Okay, Pacific. I personally like the Navy. You have this irrational hatred of them because they sank your favorite ship.
It's
Atlanta.
like they just aimed their guns and said, "Well, we have to have
Generally, what
casualties."
the enemy does.
Well, the Atlanta wasn't supposed to be where it was. It kind
Well,
of it was a close range duel, and it was nighttime, and it's Guadalcanal's hell. I mean,
Wait.
read anything about it. Guadalcanal's
please.
hell.
Go ahead and explain this because I don't think a lot of people understand.
Okay, so we play the game Battle Station Pacific,
Okay.
and his absolute favorite ship is the Atlanta because it just slaughters aircraft.
and it does pretty decent against heavy Japanese cruisers.
Yeah, if you use it correctly, yes. Which Jeff is
Okay.
very good at.
Fucking torpedoes.
So I'm reading about the Navy at Guadalcanal during that whole action. And the more I read, the more pathetic the Atlanta sounds in real life. And it turned out was. Wimpy guns, only 4-inchers, if I remember right. Actually had torpedoes, but in the game it doesn't, and that always annoyed Jeff.
It's not the length that counts; it's the how you apply the force.
And then it was torpedoed and shot up and sunk by the Allies, by the Americans. And Jeff now has this irrational hatred of the U.S. Navy because of that.
The Navy.
Because of what actually happened versus what he wanted to happen in a video game.
Correct.
Not necessarily just the video game. It's just I like anti-air. I like artillery. I like the things that just
Well, it
sit
did
there
pretty
and
crappy
just
artillery,
punish everything.
like the Bismarck.
Well, I do like the Bismarck. I appreciate it for what it was.
Ryan, that was one of my first projects.
What, Bismarck?
Yep. I
Yeah.
remember back in elementary
In the
school.
meantime, and since then, you've done a project on literally everything.
It all started there. Actually, I think my first project was on Leonardo da Vinci and then the Bismarck.
Yeah, and his creepy tank design that you love so much.
I don't love it
It's
that
a perfect
I don't know.
tank.
It's not a perfect tank. He was just well ahead of his time.
Oh,
It was the perfect tank.
no, that's debatable.
He made the first.
Okay, well, I mean, the people that in World War I thought they had made the perfect tank.
I don't think any.
No, I think
thought
they
that.
realized there are some problems with it.
I think that was
There's
quite
some
awesome.
rather sizable design flaws.
No,
they
no, no.
recognize
It's all nice. I mean, you just gotta step out once in a while and
Okay,
make it go faster.
Okay, so here,
Give it a little
TJ,
push.
Patton literally got out of the tank.
TJ,
Yes.
I'm going to now ask you the question, and I get that the Sherman is quicker and more versatile, but the Tiger has more firepower.
Correct.
If you could only use one or the other, which would you pick? It's the age-old debate.
Tiger.
Okay.
And Russian tanks don't count because they were by the end clearly superior.
Wait,
Okay,
what kind of
Now I need to know: am I alone, or am I picking like a group of them?
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, and what's the terrain like?
No, it's important.
God damn it.
No, because then if you specify, there's a clear answer. Because if you're talking like open field combat, then clearly you're going to pick the Tiger tank. But if you're talking close quarters in a city,
Okay, so overall, which one would we choose for the entire war if we were fighting a war with one tank?
Yeah, if I were fighting a war and I could only choose from one tank, and that was what I would arm my forces, is that what you're asking? Or am I asking?
you're going to fight an
Yeah.
entire war, and you can arm your men with Tiger tanks or Shermans.
Tiger.
Shermans. The Tiger
Yeah.
tanks were too complicated. They broke down and it was
Yeah,
hard
see-
to replace them.
See, the Tiger
Okay.
tanks were like
I would
okay, like
choose a panther.
a
Yeah,
Panzer.
A panther.
Panzer?
A panther.
Panther. It's very specific German
Panzer is
tank
just tank.
that was.
Was that the Panzer IV? Panther?
Yes, the Panzer IV was the Panther. It was technically the best German tank in that war.
It
Right.
shredded
It was
lines
the-
of Shermans.
It was the most
was more-
used. It was the cheapest, and it was the best for what it cost.
It was
Right.
speedy. It was powerful, and it could outdo any Sherman tank any day, anything.
Right. Well, but I think at the end of the day, most people, like, when they think German tanks, they should probably think Panzers and like the Panther, but like they think
Well, Panzer is the
Tigers.
German word for tank, so.
Yeah,
Right,
the
I know.
Tigers only rolled out what 44, 45?
yeah.
Oh, they rolled out more than that.
Oh no.
No, the year.
Year.
Oh, the year. Okay,
I
yeah.
thought it was
Yeah, the year.
33. No, it was 19.
No.
It's
No.
42 to 44. I'm
It
looking
started
at
rolling out when they were trying to push back Russia.
they rolled out in the Tiger 1 was 42 to 44, and the Tiger 2 came out in 43. Started coming out in 43.
Yeah, they started coming out with them to try and push back the Russians. But the Russians had a superior tank.
Well, yeah, because
And their superior tank strategy was to ram the Tiger tank and shoot it.
Well,
You think
okay,
I'm joking? That's what
No,
they did.
Well, I believe it.
dude, the Tiger. Okay, ultimately the Tiger tank was only successful in that it sat there and it was like a giant block. It was like basically a mobile artillery. Like,
I feel like
Yeah.
Devin is the only person in our group that keeps us from talking about these things.
I know
It's true.
it's completely true.
That's because he has nothing to contribute, and he makes us know about it.
Well, if he can't even spell Wisconsin,
Oh,
Wisconsin,
West
which
Coinson.
clearly he was trying to spell Michigan.
I will not back
Wait,
down
wait,
on
we
my
said-
lack of geology.
Didn't we say no bashing Devin?
What?
Didn't we say no bashing Devin?
No.
Oh,
No.
No, we just
I missed
said
that
that
thing.
his friends.
Yeah, right. His friends.
Quotation marks.
Yeah.
Friends.
Friends of
well,
all sexes.
imaginary ones still count as friends.
Well, those are his only friends.
He just
other
gets
than us,
diagnosed with
so-
a disorder then.
What?
He just gets diagnosed with a disorder then.
Or an overactive imagination.
Oh, so here's the question.
Here's
Right.
the answer.
If you have a disorder that causes you to act a particular way, and then you act that way, couldn't you technically be arrested for disorderly conduct?
What?
That is so bad.
That was a stretch there.
That's a
Pathetic. That was a horrible joke. I'm
That's a
sorry.
beautiful joke.
No, I'm not sorry.
You're
That's
jealous.
horrible.
You're so jealous.
That's
That was
a
great
horrible
joke.
pun. No.
Yes, absolutely. That was
My
great.
joke last week about the state of denial was better than that. And that was a horrible one.
That was true. That was very horrible.
Actually, denial is a river.
Shut up, Ryan.
Okay, that was better.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's even worse.
I'll be here all week for the next 10 minutes, or however.
I think it's 10.
I don't
Okay.
even know how long.
Okay, so another question: was Jackson, Mississippi, called Jackson, Mississippi before Andrew Jackson?
I don't know.
It may not have
There's
even
a
existed.
Denial Bay in South Australia.
What?
And we're back to
Oh
geography.
my god! I'm trying to. Okay, and what about Jacksonville, Florida? Is that also named after Andrew Jackson?
How did we get on that?
I'm pretty sure that might have been named beforehand. Because it was kind of Spanish.
Nope.
Back then.
The city, Jackson, Mississippi, is named after Andrew Jackson.
What about
You know.
Jacksonville?
I don't know. I'll look it up. Gosh.
Well, that was annoying.
Google.
Google is beautiful.
Jacksonville, Florida.
You know,
It was named after Andrew Jackson, the first military governor of the Florida Territory. Gosh, everybody loves some Andrew Jackson.
So was the capital Missouri named after me?
Jefferson City?
Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure that was after Jefferson. I'm pretty sure it was
pretty
Jefferson
sure.
Davis.
No, I'm pretty sure it was me. I'm
I'm beautifully
90%
sure.
positive.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Jefferson Davis.
No,
I'm
no, nobody
beautifully
knows
sure
about
that it wasn't either of them.
It was definitely Jefferson Davis.
I gorgeously disagree with you.
Oh, really?
Consciously? How do you
And
ugly disagree?
Who in American history are you going to sit there and tell me is more important than Jefferson Davis and has the name Jefferson?
Thomas Jefferson.
Who?
Thomas Jefferson.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him in my life. Not
Right.
an important person.
Well, I'm sure
What
Vokalek
did he ever do?
Let me guess. Next, you're going to tell me he wrote a document that, liberated us from our.
That was like the single most important document in our nation's history.
You're gonna tell me he wrote a piece of paper liberating us from our English overlords, right? Worse yet, you're gonna tell me we actually belonged to England at one point, and then you're gonna
Worse yet, I'm going to tell you that we're actually all Europeans.
then you're gonna go on to tell me that the state of Dakota is actually North and South Dakota. Please, I dare you, say all of those things.
Don't even know how to respond.
Yeah, of course you
I don't know
don't.
what to do anymore. It's just
Uh,
Oh,
uh,
beautiful. That was beautiful. That's how you argue things. Step one, play dumb.
What, denial?
No, just play dumb. You just
Live in
play dumb.
Live in the state of denial?
Well, that's not the state of denial. That's the state of ignorance. Selective ignorance.
I wonder if there's a place named Ignorant.
I bet there is.
Listen, I don't know what you bet.
Oh, it's in Japan.
Are you playing some Yahtzee there, TJ?
No, that does sound like yachts, actually.
I'm playing with Tic Tacs. I'm an only child. You have to find a way to entertain yourself when you're an only child.
Yeah,
well,
there's
I
some
can think
ways-
of a way.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
Yeah.
different way to do that. And we were
Not
talking.
taking the conversation in that direction. We discussed this already.
I know.
You guys have dirty minds.
Viva la company.
Viva la revolution!
I have a mind in need of vacuuming.
Oh,
Vacuuming.
yeah.
No, Dan, you need to mind. It will become a lot better
Steam wash?
after. But until then, you will only think about it.
What?
Think about what?
I don't even know what you just said.
Only wonder.
I'm so confused.
You
I
will
don't-
be.
I feel like we should move away from this topic.
I
Oh,
even
no.
know
We
are
don't
we
even know what the
talking
topic
about?
is.
I don't think I want to know what the topic is.
It's a magical place of hope and wonder.
It's a magical flying pony flying through the
Oh,
sky.
hello there, travelers.
Shoot it down.
Okay, so currently, I'm changing letters in African countries, changing like like Niger becomes tiger, and Mali becomes male.
That's not where I thought you were going at all.
No, that's terrible.
I was expecting something else with Niger.
You don't have to change Chad at all because Chad is the most legit country in all of that. It's like it's so chill, and it's also just chilling in the middle of everybody. It's like, what's up? I'm Chad. Like, you ever heard anything bad about Chad? No. Have you heard bad things about? Have you heard bad things about Libya? Yeah. Sudan? Yeah, absolutely. Cameroon is also Cameron, as I like to call him affectionately. It's a geography lesson for those. This whole thing has just been like geography lesson.
I feel like, this is what happens when Devin's not here. We talk about intelligent
Wow.
You're gonna tell me that Devin brings the conversation into dumb stuff like pop culture?
I can't disagree with that. That's a very good argument, Ryan. That's a very good argument.
See, I'm doing that technique like I did earlier.
Technique.
God damn it.
I'm doing the that strategy where you're like, do you mean to tell me so and so? In like, well, I know full and well that such is the truth. I'm just trying to point to it indirectly.
No, I think you pointed to it pretty directly.
Oh, so that's where Rwanda is. I never knew that. Okay.
You didn't know it was in Africa?
No, actually, I thought it was Southeast Asia. My bad.
Really?
No, I always get that and Myanmar confused. Don't ask me why.
How do you confuse Rwanda and Myanmar?
Technically, it's Burma.
No, it's Myanmar.
Well, some people call it.
I'm gonna look for my dad's apartment in Monrovia.
Am I the only one not on Google Maps?
Probably.
I'm on Google Earth.
Oh, okay.
Actually, technically speaking, DJ, we're all on Google Earth.
Oh, God damn it.
God. I hate
Assuming
you so
these pictures are within 18 years old.
Which they
We
are.
I hate
are
you so much.
we are all on Google Maps. In fact, I'm gonna see if I know exactly where your house is. I'm gonna see if your car's parked out front.
Oh, me too.
The last time I checked, it was our pickup truck from when I was like 8. So
This
Yeah.
is so sad how fast I can find your house, TJ.
I know, me too. I'm like,
I just
oh,
like
there's
straight.
his neighborhood. There he is.
Yep,
Found it.
I got there faster. It won't let me go into Street View.
I like
I know,
how
it
you
won't let
can
me-
just show
Okay,
a
there.
picture in 4chan and say, find this
Yep,
person,
his
and
car's
they
in the
will
front
show
drive.
up with actual people. It's kind of
Cars.
scary.
Oh, the license plate blurred out.
Yep. There's the blue one. There's the blue one, and there's the black one behind it. I don't actually know the models of your cars. Please don't kill me.
wow,
Just
That's-
always assume
it's
G.
actually fairly recent.
Always. Just say.
There's a red Pontiac across the street. Is that important?
Yeah, because those guys moved in fairly recently. That's actually pretty recent. Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what
man,
do you got?
I actually passed by him
Oh.
in,
Is that TJ on the back porch?
I very much doubt that.
Zoom it around town. Bring it around town. All right, I've got a good view of the back porch. Zoom in. Nope, that is not Maggie and Ivy. That is a tree stump.
What the hell?
Sorry, it kind of
Whoa.
looked like Maggie and Ivy.
We don't even have a tree stump, so
I'm gonna go
Yeah, you
check
do.
out Devin's house.
You have the base of that tree. I thought like there was something in front of the base of the tree, but it's just the base of the tree.
To Devin's house.
yes, the base of the tree is at the base of the tree.
Yes, thank you, TJ. I know how physics works.
oh wow, this
Well,
is
you just
actually
talked
really
to it,
recent
so-
because there are blinds on my window. This is
All right. Well,
uber
here's,
recent.
oh, TJ, or surprise, surprise, Devin's car is in the same place it was for like.
5 years.
Because he never drove it? Because he never got his license?
Correct.
At least he got his license. Damn.
Dan.
Screw you all.
Oh, screw you for not having a license.
I don't even have a car.
You don't need
So-
a car to have a license.
It's true.
That's like saying you need a rifle to have a rifleman's badge. Actually, that's nothing like that. I don't
So
know
what's the
where I
point in
was
getting a
going with that.
rifleman's badge? You never intend to get a rifle. It's just extra work.
So you
Hey.
say you're never intending on getting a car ever.
Not for a
Is
while.
Nope.
that what you're
It's gonna-
saying?
He's gonna be that guy that bikes everywhere.
No. I'll use public transportation.
Oh yeah, because that's what all the people use. Is that a bus?
It is what a lot of people use.
Well, yeah,
It
but
is a pretty common thing.
yeah, but you're also going to meet a lot of very interesting people that way, Dan. And by that I
Sure.
mean
I
you're
didn't
gonna
know
meet
your
very
face could look like that.
What?
Dan, I have been living off of public transportation in Milwaukee, and it's not fun. It is not a good time.
That's why I took my.
Why
trip
are you
down to
using
Raleigh.
buses? Why are you using buses in a city whose part of the name is literally walk? Milwaukee.
Wait, where do you even have to go?
It's not Milbussy. It's not Milplaney. It's not Miltrainy. It's Milwaukee.
TJ, where do you even have to? Where do you go that's that far away?
What do you think we do in? Well,
There's a
in theory.
pub right down the street. I looked.
He knows where to get dinner. He knows everything. He's like, I scoped all this out. I scoped the whole place out. I know all the good
Go
places
down by
to
the
eat is.
lake and go to the little mom and pop shops across town and into the town to do things that are things. And I don't know. I don't have a life here. That's why I'm transferring.
TJ, here's my question. If there's any streets on the water, or like, I know there's streets on the water, but I mean, like, if there's any like restaurants on the water that you went and ate at,
Yes.
would you say that you ate down by the bay? Down by the bay.
No.
Watermelon
I
Sandwich.
would
Not in the bay.
That's all I would do is go around singing that song. I'm gonna be honest.
You should go and grow some watermelon.
Down
No.
by the bay, down by
As
the
a
bay,
bay.
where the watermelon grows.
God damn it!
Oh no, it was going here. It was always gonna go there.
This is the intention the whole time.
Absolutely. TJ's gonna make his own little vineyard right there on the river.
I'm gonna make my vineyard,
The river.
my watermelons,
It's just
and
it,
then
folks.
But you have to be really creepy as to scare people so that they never walk by your stand.
So I get that it's Milwaukee Bay. Like I understand that, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you?
Why? No, that's a dumb question. I'm not gonna ask that question. That's a weird
Oh,
question.
ask it.
No,
It's
I'm
too late
fine.
now. You gotta ask it.
It's too
Yeah.
late.
You've already
No,
touched up. Ask it.
It
When
was
you
a dumb
start a
question.
story,
I
you
don't
gotta
care.
finish
Ask
it.
It didn't
Yep.
really have a point. I was just gonna say it's like, is there a Lake Wisconsin Bay? Is there a Lake Wisconsin Bay?
What?
Because it's Lake Michigan.
It's Lake Wisconsin.
No?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Lake Wisconsin.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
I'm rather certain that it's Lake Wisconsin.
I could be very wrong. However,
I
because
know.
I don't.
Okay.
That's really selfish of Michigan.
No. Do you agree with me? Like let's think this through. The lake is named after the glove state, right?
Yes,
Correct.
Wisconsin.
And the
Correct.
glove state is Wisconsin. Like we just solved it. Good job.
I was
Point.
always right.
Absolutely. Holy shit! It is North and South Dakota.
Oh, shut up.
I just realized this. Oh no. Well, yeah.
And the capital of North Dakota is Bismarck.
Yes.
Full circle. Full circle.
Oh my god, he got it. He got it.
God
Dan
damn
got
it.
the full circle. And we're all the way back to Bismarck. North
Oh my
Dakota.
god.
Any other ways we could tie back into things we were talking about earlier? I mean, there's lots of them, but I mean like subtly.
I mean, how far are we going back? Because I can mention how nice it would be if we owned that little bit of land that's at the top of Lake
Oh,
Michigan.
stop.
Lake
Stop. Stop.
Wisconsin.
Stop.
We really
Too bad.
should own that.
Did
No,
you
I
know-
just think it's funny how like when they teach kids what the states look like, they always do them like they never like show a map of the U.S. and then outline the state. It's always like a little puzzle piece with that state, right?
That's true.
So you never think of Wisconsin as actually being attached to that piece of land.
Yeah, I always when I think
Until
of
you
it,
look
it's
at a
just
map
separate.
and you realize, like you can literally drive from Wisconsin into Michigan without having to go through Illinois. Like they're literally connected. They border each other.
So it's just,
Yeah, and you always see Michigan just on its own. It's like a glove, and then this evil finger is about to poke it.
Right.
It's out of nowhere. Just, whoop.
Absolutely. Actually, I've never thought of it as a glove. I've always thought of it as an oven mitt.
It does look more
Yeah,
like
oven mitt, glove, mitten. Mitten is the technical term.
Or if you turn it on its side, it's like a very, very, very sad dinosaur. Just like, "Bruh,
which side?
feed me, Seymour."
I'm
But
trying.
he's all upset because he's got no teeth.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. If you zoom in, it's Saginaw Bay, and you like gnaw, like to gnaw on something. Saginaw Bay. That's a stretch. I'm just gonna say it though.
And now for something completely different. The recommendations for pages I might like.
oh god.
Conservatives,
Now, okay.
politics, hold
Okay.
on, Ted Cruz,
Yep.
food porn,
Food porn.
Republicans.
No,
One
no,
of
no,
these
no.
things is
Let's
not
go-
like the other.
no, no, no,
let's-
no. There's porn for
Wait,
everything. There's
read
tree
them one
porn.
more time. Read them one more
there's-
time.
It doesn't necessarily
Changed.
mean sex.
Shh.
It changed, so I have to do it from memory. It was conservatives,
Okay.
Ted Cruz,
Okay.
something politics, food porn, and then something else politics.
How do you see your
Politics
suggested?
seems to be not like
One of these things is not like the other.
Where do you
Pretty sure
see your
it's the
suggested
politics.
one?
I'm gonna go with Ted Cruz.
TJ,
I agree. I think it's Ted Cruz.
Probably because humans enjoy all of the other things.
TJ,
Sing, suck it, Ted Cruz. I don't even know who he is. I have no idea who that man is.
I vaguely know he's a politician. He was the one.
Well,
who
I
did
know he's a
that filibuster.
politician. Obviously, he's a politician.
I didn't
But
even
no,
know
you didn't.
that.
Know that.
from where?
You didn't know that, Ryan.
Oh, sure I did.
You're lying.
Okay, if he's listing
You're
all of those things and he's like, one of these is not like the other, and he listed like conservatives and Republicans, then obviously this guy's a conservative politician. Context clues, Dan.
I think you're assuming
Context
too
clues.
much, Ryan.
No.
No,
I
Dan,
think
that's
he's-
just not
I think-
thinking enough.
I think he's the man
Dan,
from the circus.
Never
I think
assume
anything.
anything.
Shocker. He's from Texas.
Oh, he is from Texas?
He is from Texas.
Is he a Republican for
Where
Rick
do you
Perry?
see your suggested?
Oh, full circle. Rick Perry.
Oh my
Damn it.
God.
Where do you see suggested pages?
It was just on the side
Yeah,
where it commends, you know?
I don't get those.
that's because
Bullshit.
Are
Yeah.
you running ad block, Dan?
No.
Like hell you don't.
Doesn't block that.
I don't know. Maybe it does.
Mine does.
No.
Because the ad blocker is OP.
I've got
But
sponsors.
he can't use ad blocker because he's on inferior Firefox.
I can use ad blocker. Screw you. It's very easy. All I have to do is go to the top left corner,
Firefox.
and click activate next
No,
to
no,
ad blocker.
let's tell how inferior Firefox is. But I think the best one to describe this is T.
Your mom's inferior.
You're talking about Firefox.
I take that back.
And you
Your mom's
use
very nice.
Firefox. Oh, that's a great picture of Ted Cruz. Good lord. That is the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh no! What about the Pope picture? I'm sure some
God.
Pope pictures of
That's
Don't
the
say
creepiest.
that.
That's literally like the weirdest thing I looked at since I
But
looked at
he
a
looks
picture
like
of
a
Rick Perry.
sort of like. He looks like a woman that is now a man, and then grew old.
It's true. It's very true.
It's very fit. You could just like put some lipstick on him, and you couldn't tell the difference.
Oh.
I swear, Jeff, if you put lipstick on that picture.
Oh, now I'm going to.
Why do I feel like we should be wrapping up right now?
We should
We
be.
did bring-
However, I have one more picture.
Okay, alright, let it happen.
Since we have our conservative example, we must now have our Democrat,
Oh god, who is that? Oh,
Dianne
Feinstein.
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 Why are your links so long?
Okay.
Because I just copy and paste.
Jeff, make sure to include these at the proper timestamps in the video.
Oh, I'm
Don't-
already
right.
saving them.
Don't lose these. We don't want to leave the viewers out, right?
God.
Yeah, it would be a shame if they missed these disturbing pictures.
Oh, disturbing's an
Nasty.
Really.
Well, Devin just texted me, guys. Happy October. It's October.
I still got a minute left.
He had time to text you, which means he had time to download an app that's called Skype on his phone, in which
Right.
he viewed.
we won't discuss
No,
this.
he's with imaginary friends.
Right.
Okay.
but-
I lied. I have one more picture because I have to ask, what is underneath his left eye? Left to us. His right, our left. Chuck Hagel.
Well,
A
see, that
bruise?
looks like a bruise
Yeah.
or a
Who
cut.
poses for a picture like that?
Everybody.
That.
Well, I mean, if you're getting your picture taken, you're getting your picture taken.
Maybe
I
he's-
He could be an
Maybe.
engineer and just be
Okay,
that
see,
tired.
here's the thing I would say. I would say those are bags under his eyes because he's been working so tirelessly at his job. But since he's a politician or will be a politician, we all know that's a lie.
he is.
I mean, well, he did get nominated for defense secretary, so
Didn't he get it? I thought he did.
did he?
Did he?
And we're all showing our
I
knowledge of
don't know.
American politics.
That's because we already know what it is. Oh shit!
Yep, he is the 24th, and current Secretary of Defense.
That's what I
Wow.
thought.
So
Oh.
that,
I'm behind.
yeah. So good job to all of us for knowing our American politics.
And you think we'd know that one at least?
We're so busy discussing World War. Like we're so. This is such a slow bro thing. Like we know everything about World War II and World War II politics, and nothing about current politics. Which means in 60 years we'll know everything about current politics.
It's like, guys, did you know that Texas is like conservative?
Oh my god,
What?
guys! I just did the math.
Yeah.
World War II is actually 70 years ago, and
I
not
know,
60.
it's so weird.
What?
Yeah.
We're so old. I grew up my whole life thinking 60 years ago, and now it's 70.
Do you guys get the impression that this guy looks a bit like a turtle?
I
My
got the
God.
impression that he's a little creepy.
Well, before TJ starts linking pictures of everyone in the Senate,
Maybe we should wrap it up. Okay. so-
TJ, you need to take a weird picture of everyone in the Senate and then put it into one big collage.
That's my next project.
And,
All right.
and
It's
I'll
the
make that,
U.S. Senate.
no, and you make that collage into a derp face.
and it'll still be a better love story than Twilight.
All right. So, are we doing the same wrap up we did before?
I don't know. What was the wrap up we did before? I forgot.
It was
Well-
your idea.
Of
Oh,
course you
that's
forgot.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So go.
I don't have to. I started last time. I'm not starting this time.
It's your idea. You have to go. Go.
First, I have to go
Go.
first every single time. That's crap.
Yep.
That's
was your
crap.
idea.
I plead the fifth.
Look, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Go.
I plead the Fifth Amendment. I have the
All
right
right.
to
That's
remain
your
silent.
outro.
Oh no! I didn't mean it like that. I just meant a temporary pleading of the fifth
Temporary.
until I change my mind into
You'll
one of the
incriminate yourself later.
fifth. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So is that your outro?
No, I
Wrap it
guess
up.
I would just like to say that. No, I was gonna say that Devin, like I was gonna tell him that Devin loves everybody because we never actually said that, but then I realized that's pointless because nobody actually likes Devin in the first place.
Because
So
he doesn't give a crap what other people think. Remember?
for the final thought from me, I will leave you with the following to think about. Ashton, moving on.
Right, TJ?
I would just like to say thank you for listening again, and assuming you're a repeat, which I would hope so, because there's no reason anyone should find this randomly. And yeah, join Micronations. They're fun. It's a good time. I joined one. Technically, I'm Bing Crosby, born in the year 0000, and I applied for the role of Gestapo.
That's always a good roll.
That is a good rule.
Dan.
You still haven't answered me. All right, Jeff, go.
No, Dan.
Me?
I gotta do other things. Dan.
Okay.
Okay, Dan,
Well,
go.
since Ryan stole my outro,
You were really going to plead the fifth?
So that's it. I'm just gonna call him a thief, and he'll incriminate himself later, so we're all good there.
Guys, how far across is the Strait of Gibraltar?
Not very.
Okay. Is it like, I don't know. Could you...
I want to say 20 miles.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, that stands out to me. I could be thinking in between England.
Well,
14 kilometers.
I knew it wasn't close enough that you could like stand on one side and see the other.
It's 14 kilometers or 8.7 miles.
The only place you can stand is somewhere and see the
And
opposite
you can see the other
landmass.
side.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I'm going to post a picture in just a moment.
Physics dictates you can't.
If you're high,
Besides,
it's
We
elevation.
all know the only person that can stand on one landmass and see the other is Sarah Palin.
If it is correct that it's only 8.7 miles, then it is perfectly possible to see from one side to the other.
I thought it was...
8.6 miles.
Oh, if it's only 8.6 miles, then yeah, sure.
Right.
you
14
said
kilometers. That's what I said.
You said
Eight-
14 kilometers.
Yeah.
Me bad.
I was
Anyway, if
thinking
you were,
20
even if it
miles.
was 14 miles out,
I thought this...
you
what?
can
Then what?
calculate how high you would have to be to see.
Then what is the minimum... Oh, I guess it's elevated. It's not necessarily
it
at
depends
sea
on
level.
it depends on your elevation.
Yeah, I forgot about
Come on, Ryan.
elevation.
Math.
Dang.
You can see about
True.
12 miles at sea.
And now you see
That's
why I am
45.
not. Yeah, that's why I said 12 miles at sea, and that's why he said 14, and I thought he said kilometer, or I thought he said miles, and he said kilometers, and I was like, I can't see that
But
far.
remember, you're not at sea level.
Right now, I know that, Dan. Thank you.
All right.
Anyways, Jeff, your outro.
Yeah, okay, well,
Great discussion. Glad we had that.
all right. Well, this podcast was brought to you by nobody.
No, I'll sponsor it.
You sponsor it again?
I'll sponsor it as
He
well.
always gets sponsored.
I'll sponsor.
Wait,
It's-
do you all want to
I'm the
sponsor?
No, I will stop sponsoring it so that TJ can be the sole sponsor this week.
I cannot let
Yes.
TJ have this, so I will sponsor it as
Oh,
well.
come on, please. Please.
Nope,
please,
nope,
please,
it's
please,
too late.
please,
It's already been decided. TJ is now our sponsor for the week.
Oh,
All right, and
This
thank you
podcast
for
was brought to you
watching.
by- Oh,
No, he's got to have a
that's my
slogan.
spiel.
He's got to have a slogan.
Fine, what's your slogan?
This podcast is brought to you by the pen sound of Q.
Oh, God. All right, well, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Don't claw your eyes out from watching this. And stay
Well-
classy.